Welcome to Study Loop.
This is the answer to Chapter 27, problem number 55 from the Smith Organic Chemistry textbook. In this problem, we're given a reaction and asked to draw a stepwise detailed mechanism for it. Okay, and so what we have here is basically a 4+2 cycloaddition and then intramolecular imine formation. And so the first step is going to be that 4+2 cycloaddition. And so that is going to look like this. Okay. And so that's going to form our second six-membered ring. Okay. So there's the product of the 4+2 cycloaddition. And so the next thing that's going to happen, as I said, is going to be an intramolecular imine formation. And that is going to go like this. So the nitrogen will act as a nucleophile and attack this carbonyl carbon. The electrons of one of these bonds will go up to the oxygen. And then from this point, it's pretty much just a standard imine formation. So hopefully everybody recalls that from the previous chapters. Okay. And so this nitrogen is going to have two hydrogens on it still. The oxygen is going to have three lone pairs. And so we'll have a negatively charged oxygen and a positively charged nitrogen here. And so we can just call the transfer of one of the hydrogens from the nitrogen to the oxygen. We can just say proton transfer. And so that will get us to here. Okay. And so we are told that there is some mild acid, in the reaction conditions for this reaction. And so this oxygen is going to be protonated by that mild acid. So it'll grab this proton. Oof. Okay, and so now this oxygen's been protonated, so it's going to have a positive charge. And so the nitrogen, the lone pair on the nitrogen, can add in here, and simultaneously, this oxygen with its two hydrogens can take off as a water. And rather than try to cram stuff in below this, I'm just going to put the last couple pictures on a couple molecules on the next page. So the water is going to take off. The nitrogen's lone pair is going to add in, as I said. And so that is going to get us to here. Okay. And so from here, the only other thing that has to happen is going to be deprotonation of that nitrogen. So let me move all of this down. Okay, so deprotonation of the nitrogen, the imine, and that can be accomplished by water. So nitrogen is going to have a positive charge here since it has 4 bonds. But there's water floating around in here. And so the final step is just going to be this deprotonation. And that is going to get us to our final product. Okay. Yeah, here's the last step again. Here's the rest of the mechanism on the first page. So it's a 4+2 cycloaddition followed by intramolecular imine formation. And that is the answer to chapter 27, problem number 55.